Yeah, I'm still mad at George W. Bush's speechwriter from the early 2000s because the soft bigotry of low expectations is a bar that just keeps on giving. And it's so true. Yesterday, well, actually, earlier this week, I'm not even sure what day it was, I was talking to some folks about the test scores at my daughter's school. Now, they're a charter school. Charter schools have to go before some sort of board. In our case, we go before the LA County of Education Board. And in that board, they decide whether or not you get to be a school. So there's some measures of accountability. I think that most states have that, and for sure California does. So we're talking about the test scores. We're talking about like what can parents do to help folks raise their scores, because in some cases we just miss the scores by a little bit. Because when your kids are tested, you're ultimately wanting each one of the children, especially in specific subgroups, to get a test score of meets the standard, basically. And you want your percentage of meets the standards to be above a certain point, but you also want to be showing like that you increased. It's a little bit complicated. However, what I was looking for is like some kind of disaggregated data that was targeted so that we could talk to parents about like something that was low hanging fruit, something that could give us the edge that we needed to raise our scores. And when I said that, one of the folks who is another parent said, well, most of our parents are working and they don't have time to do that. So, we can't really expect them to do that. So the answer was to just do nothing with the parents. And that's just not the answer. Like, it's just not okay. So for educators and for teachers, there should be some sort of looking at data, looking at like what you can control, and at least attempting to work with parents instead of going ahead and having the soft bigotry of low expectations that working parents can't help their students achieve higher grades, higher understanding, or work with their students to, actually prove that they know what they're doing.